shining bright, and feel your love soft with that power to fight. Crimson God, you came to lead us now into the blaze of victory immortal. Crimson God, stop the evil that keeps behind. We cannot lose, but standing is on our side.
Okay, so that's with JosefVStalin. Welcome back to Mass Effect 2. I'm back for my class and definitely rip-roaring and ready to continue with this Let's Play. I'm very excited to see what else is going on. I should also mention, in case you didn't know, with the game came this new system Bioware implemented called the Cerberus Network, which apparently adds additional content to the game after it's already been released, because there's a certain period when you're making a game that you can't add anything to it like 3 months before it's released, because you have to get the disc sealed and so on and so forth, and you can't add anything to the game once the disc is already to be processed and manufactured and so on. So what they did, they found a new way around that, is they created a Cerberus Network, which just essentially adds in a bunch of free DLC to the game at launch, so they could add some of the stuff they weren't able to implement during the end of the development cycle. And what came with this is a mission to explore the crash site of the Normandy. I don't know exactly where that is or how to get there, but I'm sure sooner or later we'll find out. And also a new character to the game, who I have no idea who they are, but it's a new party member you can get. Also, with my pre-order of the game, I unlocked some new armor, which I also don't know how to get, and so on and so forth. But there's going to be plenty of time for us to explore the council later, or not the council, the Citadel later. But for now, I think we should. I'm going to focus on gathering some new squad members and getting a decent-sized party going. Also, that'll probably give me the chance to, blow something up or intimidate someone or shoot someone's kneecaps off. All the kind of stuff that STALIN does very, very well. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. There's the journal update. Travel to, and it just told me all that shit in the journal. But first we gotta get that. We gotta go talk to that Solarian. I think it was a Solarian. I'm not sure. We have to go talk to that professor about this mission. There it is. They're all in the Omega Nebula. Bam! Love that. And we can explore the Normandy crash site if we want, but like I said, I'm gonna recruit. Well, they're all over here in Omega. So let's go enter orbit around Omega. It looks like some kind of crazy gambling outpost. So let me just read the brief codex description of this place, of Omega. Built out of the mined-out husk of a metallic asteroid, Omega has been a haven for criminals, terrorists, and malcontents for thousands of years. At times, the situation has lain idle and been abandoned for centuries, only to be reactivated by a new group of outlaws seeking a fresh start. The space station's original and elegant design has given way to haphazard expansion by scrambling factions of every species. There's no central government or unifying authority on Omega. No one can recall a time where there ever was. The population is approximately 7.8 million, and then it gives me a whole bunch of stuff about, orbital distance and blah 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 blah. So we gotta land here, and looks like we gotta do some digging around this terrorist haven to find us some new party members. And I'm hoping, in all honesty, if this professor is Solarian, I can't remember whether or not he is, I really hope he doesn't join my party, because I'm sorry if there's actually any Solarians watching this video, and if you are, you should probably stop watching this Let's Play right now, because I am incredibly racist towards Solarians. I just do not like Solarians. They can just, go suck my dick. So, any Solarians watching this video, you'd probably be best off to stop now, or else you're gonna get really offended. What's all this? Oh, just auto level up. Just tell me what class these guys are. Whatever. Anyway. Oh God.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to...
So.
Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Bavarian?
Target now.
Can't remember these guys.
Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Brutarian.
Scavengers, welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I don't know about, the whole presenting myself.
I'll talk to your boss when I'm damn well ready.
Then you'd better get ready. No one keeps Arya waiting. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a
Ooh, that was cool.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Wait, who is this guy?
I assume you've been briefed.
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Oh, okay.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Alright, well, welcome aboard, whoever you are.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
I'm assuming there's some part of your contract that I'm expected to handle. That about right?
Yeah. Funny he didn't tell you. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We'll get to it if we can. Our mission takes priority.
I know you've got bigger fish to fry. That's why I'd like to get this other thing dealt with as soon as possible.
What did you think was gonna happen,
I
man?
better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
I kinda like him. Kinda reminds me of an older, more scarred up, missing eye version of me. Cool. So, in case you guys didn't know, who these guys are, if you didn't watch my Let's Play of Mass Effect, and you've played Mass Effect, and you didn't download the downloadable content, Bring Down the Sky, these are new aliens. They were introduced into the Bring Down the Sky content for Mass Effect. They weren't in the original game. These four-eyed guys are called Batarians, And basically they're like slavers and pirates that hate humans because we basically stepped all over their garden. They were trying to colonize this certain system. Then we humans started colonizing it, and we were more powerful, and eventually just forced them out. And so they eventually they tried to appeal to the council for to make this area a zone of their interest, and the council said no. They broke all diplomatic relations, fled back into space, and now are a rogue state that occasionally raid and attack human settlements.